Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Daffy, Yellow Horse, gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't classic. I mean, he gave up 10 hits his last outing. But to be around long enough to give up 10 hits means you're going to pitch deep in the game. He's just got to execute his pitches and have a chance to win.
Digging in now, Richie Lopez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Richie Lopez.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Here we go now. Let's go.
High in the air out to center field. Pham moves over.
I got it.
1 away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, I really like this club. I love the balance. And one of the things they do, if you look at the stat line, they're in the top third of the league in slugging. And when you're able to have that kind of balance throughout your lineup, you're going to score a lot of runs. This team is a fun team to watch.
Stepping in, Jorge Lopes. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Hey, come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Striding forward, Brett Wallace. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
One down, one down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
A 1 pitch on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
This is on the ground over to first. Valentine is right there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in, Harper Leahy, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Leahy.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Hey, we got one.
And And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Marcus Efting. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Favorable call in there for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pham looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Neil Willingham. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. Still without a home run and a pair of RBIs.
You got 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. McDonough gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Larry Dodgenaeus. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, no outs here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Count 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. The center fielder is the key to me. He is a tremendous athlete. He's always the best on the field, it seems like, right? You can put him at short if you wanted to, and this guy fits everything you ask. He catches grounders, he can catch the fly ball, and he makes all the throws. He is fun to watch.
Stepping into the box, Alejandro Castillo. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up now, Rufus Seymour.
Pitcher, Rufus Seymour.
Strike one right here, huh?
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yard Goats are out on top, 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Richie Lopez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lopez.
Hey, no outs now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adair is under this one. And he puts it away for the first down. Striding in once again, Jorge
The left fielder,
Lopes.
number 33, Jorge Lopes.
Hey, we got one.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Here we go, fellas.
Ready
Let's
for
go.
another chance? Brett Wallace.
Second baseman, Brett Wallace.
One out now, one out.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close.
He's going,
First
he's
pitch
going, he's
coming.
going.
Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Lopes.
No
Rounds
runner, no
third
runner.
and is
Cut
digging
it,
for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
The right fielder, number 34, Hartford.
Hey, we got one.
Standing in now, Harper Leahy. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yard Goats lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Daffy Yellow Horse. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Daffy Yellow Horse.
Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the dive. He gathers the throw in time. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marcus Efting. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Neil Willingham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We got one down here, one down.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Here we go now. Let's go. Let's go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Hold up on the ground. Let's go right here.
Larry Dageneas.
Into the box, Larry Dageneas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we got one out here.
The 1-0 delivery. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Now batting, center fielder Alejandro.
Into the box now, Alejandro Castillo, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
One out. One out.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
The pitcher, number 26, Rufus
Stepping
Seymour.
in now, Rufus Seymour. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments in the game. Look, they've already had a nice start to this inning offensively, and now you have a chance to really break it open. But if you're on the defensive side, this is where you got to shut it down and give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another
Come on,
shot.
fellas, let's
Richie
go.
Lopez, 0 for 2 here to start
Richie
the afternoon.
Lopez.
Hey, no one down here.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One and one, here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Pablo Ordonez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 23, Pablo Ordonez.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Rufus Seymour earns the win, his second. Daffy Yellowhorse was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Flezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For Binghamton, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.